What's up, everyone? Wita here again from Wita's World. Now, we've been seeing some conversations as it relates to Yohan Blake and the things that he's been saying in his interviews regarding the Jamaicans appreciating him as an athlete or showing him the love that he deserves. And I realized that most of the pressure or most of the criticism as it relates to Yohan Blake has been increasing since the retirement of Usain Bolt. Because people, expected Yohan Blake to be the number one and to be, on top after Usain Bolt retires. But a lot of people don't understand that a little bit before Usain Bolt retired, Yohan Blake was suffering from injuries, his hamstring injuries and his lower back. And his hamstring came off the bone. But people don't understand the level of injuries these athletes go through. And so, they start to criticize him, to tell him to retire. It's time to pack it up, he needs to go, and blah blah blah. What people did not understand was that during Usain Bolt time, Yohan Blake was running some phenomenal times also, coming in second to Bolt quite a few times and being the fastest man ever, the second fastest man ever over the 200 and the 100 meter. So the thing is, in that time before Bolt retired, Yohan Blake was being pushed by Bolt. Hence, he was able to produce those times because they were trading partners. Unfortunately, upon Bolt retiring, Blake was, suffering from injuries, and so he was not able to step up in the way that the people expected him to. The people expected him to be this gold medal finalist and all sorts of things after Bolt retired. But Yohan Blake actually peaked during Usain Bolt's tenure in track and field. But Usain Bolt was just so good and so talented that it overshadowed Blake's performance. And Blake had mentioned stuff like that, but I think people took it the wrong way when he said that he was born in the wrong era, because if he was not in the Usain Bolt era, he would have been the man, the myth, the legend, right? But I do believe he's still a legend in his own right, But he said that the people don't appreciate him, and I understand why he would say that, because a lot of people do appreciate Yohan Blake and really want to see the best for him. I think the majority loves Yohan Blake, but the stuff that he says in interviews regarding Usain Bolt overshadowing him and etc., people I think took that the wrong way and ran with it, and then started spewing a lot of hate comments towards him. And even in his interviews, saying that Jamaicans don't love him and stuff like that, he mentioned that he doesn't need the love of the Jamaicans. No, the thing is, mentioning that you're not getting support from the Jamaicans or the love from the Jamaicans, and then in the same breath, in the same interview, in that same moment, saying that you don't need it, it's going to cause the Jamaicans to then attack you again. And so, a new set of attacks, have been going towards Yohan Blake again, and, people are saying what he should do and what he should not do. But people need to understand that during the time of Usain Bolt was doing so well, doing so fast. It was so difficult for other athletes that were actually doing well at the time to be at the forefront or to be the man, right? And Usain Bolt was just stealing everybody's attention basically because he's just a different type of athlete, right? So I think that Yohan is appreciated being the second fastest man ever in the sport. A lot of athletes, got statues at the National Stadium. He didn't get any, but who knows, maybe later on, Bugsy Grange or whoever is in charge of sports in Jamaica will provide him with that statue to show a level of appreciation for his contribution towards the sport, because he's been a part of some historic moments, record-breaking moments in the 4x1, the historic 1-2-3 moment in the 200 meters. So he's been a part of some historic moments, and he was waving the Jamaican flag high. He was one of those top performers in those times. As I said, he is still the second fastest man ever in the 100 meter and the 200 meter, 9.69, 19.26 respectively. So, I mean, I do understand his feeling, and I can see that he's going through it. We really hope that Yohan Blake, mentally he is okay and get the love that he deserves from the powers that be. Because I believe also that in regards to appreciation, the powers that be, not just the fans, but the powers that be, the people in high places that are in charge of, showing the athletes the support and the love, they don't really show you and play that. And so I understand where he's coming from, where that is concerned. Whenever the history of sprinting is being mentioned in Jamaica, people mention Asafa, mention Usain Bolt, but you won't hear them mention Blake that much. And I'm speaking about the powers that they're not speaking about fans and all. The thing is, Jamaican fans are very difficult. We can be rough, we can be tough. But I do believe that also helps to build the athletes for the international stage, to manage the pressure of criticism, and to understand that, hey, once you're an athlete, you will be criticized. Once you're an athlete, people will say things about you, and you have to figure out a way to deal with it. Because no fan or no fan care about how you feel. The fans are going to state their opinions as always at all times. And Usain Bolt did overshadow many other athletes in that time also. A lot of Americans, a lot of different countries, a lot of guys were running good times. You can say they were overshadowed too, but they were shown love from their respective countries. It's just that Usain Bolt is from Jamaica. He's going to get the most love from the Jamaicans, and Yohan Blake is going to get the love, but I don't think it's going to ever be as equal to the appreciation that the people or the fans of Jamaica has for Usain Bolt. So it's a tough one, but we do believe that I do believe that Yohan Blake is appreciated to some extent, especially when it comes to the real track and field fans, the fans that truly follow the sport and not just watching the sport during Olympics or World Championships. So yeah, that is my view on that. That is my take on that. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments how you feel, what you think. Let's talk. Peace out.